Good morning, everybody. Welcome to JB's Crochet. I'm Amber, and today is supposed to be Tunisian Thursday, but it is Amber has a headache this morning, and I don't know what I want to do. It's so fun that I made these in the last couple of days, and they are now going to a new home. Thank you, Melissa. I adjusted my price a little bit. I was like, I think I need to come down a little bit. It's chilly on the back porch. Oh, that's so fun that you're out on the back porch. I have been trying to get outside and sit on my porches anywhere, but mostly sometime throughout the day. It's been too warm. I get out there and I'm like yesterday I got out there and I sat down and I was like, or went out and I was like, ooh, it's not too bad out here with the breeze blowing in my face. As soon as I sat down, I'm like, well, now it's warm. Because as soon as the breeze stopped, it was not fun out there. Good morning, Katrina's Yarn Haven and Julian, Margaret, Lana, Nana, Tammy's, and Kendall. Good morning. Who else? Melissa G. Margaret, Steven. You would like some? I might be able to make another set of the cat ones. Maybe not identically because I only got so many of them. And then I have some of these left too that I can make more of. Let me double check. Let me double check before I promise you anything. Oh, my arm is not. Oh, my arm is not strong enough this morning. It is just like right here. It hurts. Ugh. Okay, so I have, so the duck ones I can only do. I have 3 blue, a white, and a yellow, so it wouldn't be the same duck set. I'm trying to show you the ducks here but it's like, there you go. There's the duckies. There goes the yellow ducky. Lisa H has coffee. Woo woo. That is amazing. That is amazing news. Oh, look. I have owls. I couldn't tell they were owls because they were upside down. Cool beans. I got lots of bees. And sunflowers. The kitties and the ducks. Or a mixture. Well, I could do that. The kitties, I'm trying to think where those are at. Coffee and poncho. Good morning, Marianne. BB. Man, you guys are all sneaking in on me. Sit on my deck in the mornings with my coffee. See, I get up and I do this, and then I go straight to school, and then by the time I'm done with their school, it's lunchtime, and then it's midday, and it's just, ugh. I love owls, too. I'm trying to figure out, like, what charms and things to get, for people. So I have, like, just a very eclectic mix of charms. Like, I got this mix of charms that I divided up by, like, different things. I tried to keep them divided up a little bit to where I can not have to, dig too much for things. It looks like I've got some kitties. I got the cats left, but again, I don't have the blue. For some reason, they don't send me an even number of things. Like, I can make another set of cats, but it's not going to have a blue cat. So yeah, I do plan on making some dragonflies eventually. Just some different ones. They'll slowly come out in different sets. But I can, Tammy, I can make... I want bees and sunflowers. I'll have to, you'll just have to see what comes out when they come out. Because Yeah, I will. Yeah, you'll just have to watch and see what comes out. Cause, yeah, I just don't know what I'm ever in the mood to do, you know? So, oh, I missed your. I just saw your comment after I already set the beads back. I took ibuprofen and Tylenol, but it's gonna take probably about midlife for it to finally kick in. So, I don't know what I want to do. Something low key. I was someone said that I could cancel this morning, or Melissa. She's like, you could cancel. We'll understand with my headache and everything. I'm like, no, I'll make it through. I love this too much to miss it. Selling as I make them, yeah, pretty much. Um, but I mean, I plan on making a bunch. I've got more fall ones coming today, so the ones that I have are more just kind of. I wouldn't say the ones that I currently have aren't necessarily seasonal ones. They're more just kind of year-round ones. But I have some fall, Thanksgiving. Um, so the first two sets I just happened to put on my YouTube posts for now because I haven't gotten my Etsy store set back up. It just needs to stop. Like if I move a certain way, it just gets really poundy. And Melissa, I just ordered. I actually found some poly padded envelopes that I could get today. So hopefully I can be able to give you a shipping price by tomorrow. I ordered these too. They're like they're called, I think, kawaii beads. I don't know. They're like little candies, clear plastic candies. And you got like this little bag one. It's hard to show these because of the camera. And then there's a star. They're like just little acrylic plastic little things. Just a round little bead with clear with a little plastic, a little color in the inside. A little butterfly of some sort or a flower. Yeah, these are more like kid beads, but they're fun. Here's a flower one. Like a little daisy flower. Good morning, Rebecca. So yeah, I like little beads and things, so I'm getting little different things to make things. I think I'm going to give these to my daughter, though. I'll let her just make little bracelets out of them. I don't know how well these would make for, a little flower. Camera's doing a decent job of trying to show that. Good morning, Steel. Yeah, I might just give her these. She can probably have this little bag, a little bucket of beads. Yeah, same here. I got a headache last night. Like, it was the weirdest thing. I don't know where this headache came from. Like, I don't know. Like, that or I'm either dehydrated or what, something. But, like, there's no other reason I should have it. Just came out of nowhere last night. And this morning, it was there. Loud and proud. And it's still there. So, if all goes well, I should have my mailers by this evening, Melissa. Good morning, Arlena. Use them as spacers. Yeah. Oh, that sniffle that I did, that's what got it going. The pounding. Oh, hopefully soon. This ibuprofen and Tylenol combination that I took should hopefully kick in. Oh, and I bought some more of these. They feel a little bit smaller than the ones I already have, maybe. But I got these. to try to do stitch markers with. But these are a little bit bigger, so these might be a little bit more. I might charge a little bit more with these just because they are a little bit bigger, but I don't know. Because I can get a lot more of the other clasps than I can these. Coffee! Get some coffee! Oh, what do I want to work on? You know what? I might put a round or two on this. I just need to just start calling this like, just come crochet with me. I think she does a single crochet to join this. Let's see. Join with single crochet. I think I do that in all the rounds, not just the first one. You like the circle earring clasps? You messaged me more? Oh, Melissa, you're too funny. Melissa G's in the house. Yes, she is. Yeah, I don't know what to charge for them, Melissa, so I just went with something. I was like, I don't want to overcharge them. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to under and I don't want to over. So I don't know where to go. Oh, I am trying to figure this sucker out. Okay, so have you guys ever heard of an octagon cardigan? I'm trying to make well, it's not a cardigan, it's a shirt. I really need to put numbers on these pages. Because I am like lost on where this is at now. Oh my goodness, what happened here? Final row, that's okay. That should be, okay, should be like that. Okay. So this is a octagon shirt. And it's made with one piece instead of two hexagons sewed together, and then you do sleeves and length and things. I had them at 12, but I dropped them down to 6 because I was looking around on Etsy, and a lot of the stitch marker sets, at least the ones I was finding, I didn't do too much like digging, and it just felt like the ones I kept finding were like under $6, and so that's what I went with. This doesn't make any sense to me. Till you reach the height of your chosen size. What's the height? What is my height? My height is armhole height, 60 inches. 60 inches? No, centimeters, 60 centimeters. Oh, geez. I was like, 60 inches? That's like a whole blanket. No, 60 centimeters. Oh my word. So 60 centimeters high by 51 centimeters wide. Okay. Yeah, she goes by centimeters on here. Okay, so I just need to keep going. I need to keep making, hold on. No, I need to do 7 rounds, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I got 2 more rounds. So this is what I have so far. It goes by measurement, and so right now I have to make another couple rounds to get this to the measurement for. I'm doing a size small, but I'm using a 4-weight and a 7mm crochet hook. She recommends using, what was it, like a whatever yarn that requires. So it says recommended hook 6mm for yarn suggesting a 4mm. So it went up 2 hook sizes. So my 4-weight recommends roughly 5.5. It's a Cairn 1 pound or Cairn Jumbo. So I'm assuming I just went up to a 7. So I went up a hook or 2 as well. You're paying me more. I don't know what to charge for them, Melissa. Should I do $10 a set then? Start at 10? Or do you think that what you offered is a good price for them all? Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how to price things. That's why I'm like, I think that's why I'm hesitating to put things up on, because I don't know what to put on there. I don't want to be like, you know, I do want to be competitive, but like, I don't know. I can't think this morning. What am I doing here? I don't know what I'm doing here. Maybe I shouldn't crochet. Maybe I should just sit here and chat with you guys because I can't think. But this is a granny stitch, so it shouldn't take much. No, I think your price is fair. So 3-weight with a 6mm. So I'm using a 4-weight with a 7mm. Yep. And I'm working my way up to 31 centimeters, and I can't remember how far I have to go. I measured it the other day, and I know I have to go a few more rounds to get to it. Let's see. So yeah, if you don't use the recommended stuff that she says, she does give you instructions on how to like work it until you get to this size. So I do like that she does that. Where did I put the thing at? I think 6 is there. Not too much. Not too much for you. Okay. Yeah, not enough caffeine, and yeah. It was all messed up. Yeah, I kind of get what you meant. Okay, so I need to go to 31 centimeters, and I'm at, no, that's not right, because I'm way past 31 centimeters. Oh, I'm trying to go to 51 centimeters. Hold on, hold the presses. Let me make sure. Yeah, 51. Why did I say 31? The foundation row was 31. That's where I got the 31 from. So I'm going to 51. Because I'm at 42. So I got about, I will probably make it to 7 rounds by the time I get to the 51. Because I'm going to put it right. I'm going to try and even this out. So if I go another 2 rounds, that's about 4 centimeters. So yeah, another 2 to 3 rounds, I should have my 51. Oh, I had 1 tea this morning. I know. More caffeine. Frizzy, I know. No caffeine in the system yet. It's Thursday. Yay! I get to hang out with you again this morning. I like hanging out on your channel. Hopefully we can get school done by 11 o'clock today. Oof, yesterday was rough. I tried those 2 online video things yesterday with him, and he did okay with it. But I had to, oh my word, my child's attention span yesterday was, wow. It was, whew. it was definitely, it was getting very frustrating. Trying to get the sleep out of my eyes. Oh, I think too low. 10 to 12 would be fair. Okay. Well, I had it set at 12 before. Maybe I should just stick to that. Maybe, Melissa, just your price is fine, so don't worry about it. Yep, that's right, Tammy. That's why I was like, with Juan, he's like so concerned about how much to price t-shirts for, and he thinks like $30 is a lot. And I'm like, dude, if people want your t-shirt, they're gonna pay the $30. Like, I don't think he realizes how much people would actually pay for his shirts. Like, if it has JTYA on it, they would pay $30. I know I would. I mean, that's where I'm going from, and I know how people are. They'll do it if they want it. They'll do it. So, you know what? We'll just. And the reason I kind of was going with the 6 is because I used to sell jewelry for $5, and I mean, you got a lot of jewelry for $5. Like, you got the necklace and the earrings as a set for $5. I mean, yes, I wasn't making them, but and so I was just trying to, just be, I don't know. But I think $10 is a good price. It's a good even number for me. We'll just do that. We'll be the $10 stitch. I'll be the $10 stitch marker lady. You know how they have 5 below? It's going to be 10 flat. Everything 10 flat. I don't even remember what my plan was with this peacock color, but Erin sent me one, and so I think I'm going to make this octagon shirt with it. We'll see how it turns out. I think I have plenty to make it, to be honest, with both the 2 skeins that I have. And I like the way this feels with the 7mm. It's got a nice drape to it. It's not stiff for being a thick 4-weight. Right there. But man, years ago, price of everything has gone up. Making things is time and materials. Exactly, Rebecca. Like, it's crazy. And see, I'm not in it to necessarily make the money, and so that's why I underprice my stuff, So, you know what, Melissa? We'll just do this. Like, we'll do the $10 price and call it good. Okay. Anyway, I can tell my headache's getting a little bit better. It's slowly, ever so slowly going away. I used to love that business too. Like, I definitely got out of it for very specific reasons, and we won't get into all that, but the jewelry's awesome. I still support some of my friends that are still selling it, so I just don't want to be selling it anymore. Well, this is a free pattern. This printable right here, this is her free pattern that you can actually, I feel bad because the way she does it is, you put it in a cart, like you're buying it, and you have to put the price in that you want to pay for it. And I was like, well, I want it free. And I mean, I should have donated some money to her, which I could still go back and do, which I might actually do. But yeah, you can literally put 0 in and buy it for free, because she offers it as a free pattern, but she takes donations. So I might actually go back, and depending on how this works up, if it's not too much of a headache to work up. No pun intended. Adding it to your list. I know. And this is one of those projects that I'm not in a rush to work on it. So, like, whenever I pick it up and work on it, I will, and I'll try to remember where I'm at. Right now, I know I'm working towards that 51 centimeters. And this current shawl right here is in my way. Oh, it's so soft. I don't even want to wash this and ruin the softness. It's like a, feels good on a headache. And it has a coolness to it. It's been sitting here in the basement and it's cool to it, but I feel like it will retain that coolness a little bit. My email. Oh, you want the link for it, Sharon? Drama Crochet. Her channel name is Drama Crochet Annie on YouTube, and she does have a full tutorial for it on YouTube. This is her channel name, and then you can find her. It's linked in her show notes. Show notes, you know what I mean, the description. I call it show notes because that's what I hear Juan call it all the time, and that's just stuck in my head now. Let me find it for you real quick. Octagon shirt crochet pattern. I don't want to go to the YouTube tutorial. I might have to though. Take me to the thingy, please. Available for free. Okay, so here is the link. Oh, she's selling it off Ko-Fi. Kelsey's making, yeah. So Kelsey, yes, Kelsey is where I think I learned of this. Maybe, I don't know. Coming back for it, which is the first row, which is the last row? Can you help me? What on what? For the for my shawl, it's 2 double crochets, a front row, and windows. So double, front post, window. Oh, and 7, email. It should be listed on my page. It's not in my description of my videos, I don't think, but I think I have it on my main page. On, like, when you go to, like, my YouTube page, like the home page, so to speak, it's there. So the link I posted is the link for where you pay for the pattern. And you literally, it's a 6-page PDF with illustrations, and there is a video tutorial. And she's got several different ways of, like, finishing it off to make it different styles. I apologize that I keep changing my daily theme. Like, it's supposed to be Tunisian today, but for some reason I don't know. I had a plan that, so Michael has had a stitch that I had. It's not necessarily new, but it was new enough for me to see, and it took me a minute to see it. And when I did see it, I was like, ooh, I want to try that. So I was just going to try one of his. It's the honeycomb, the lacy honeycomb stitch, I think is what it is, or the honeycomb lacy stitch. It's the honeycomb something or other, and it's lacy, but it's not the honeycomb, the smaller one. But I did put it right here, Steven, for you, the email. That is my email. And for now, I don't have a Happy Mail address anymore because I did get rid of my P.O. box because it wasn't being, like, I was paying for a box that was not being, it was being used for me to go check other people's mail, because the box was still receiving mail from the previous. Oh, my hair is like frizzy, even though I brushed it. I look like a hot mess, y'all. I don't know why my hair's doing this frazzle mess, but I know, but I'm like, I keep making it Tunisian Thursday, and I think the last 3 weeks I've been like, yeah, well, we're just gonna do this. Oh, okay, I'm gonna stop scrolling that because it distracts me. But yeah, no, I was literally going and checking it every once in a while just to empty it out of the junk mail that it was getting. I was like, nah, I'm good. I don't need to pay for a box that's getting junk mail. That's not even for me. It was for some, I think it was a real estate company or something, because it had something to do with homes. It was like A to Z Homes or something. I don't know. It was weird. Wanted to email you about markers. No, that's fine, Seven. Go right ahead. Is it 2 or 1? Oh my goodness. It's been a hot minute since I've done this, so I gotta remember. Oh, she's only got 1 in the corner. Alrighty then. She definitely does the granny squares like I like it, where there's no chains between the clusters, and then in the corner there's only 1 chain instead of 2 or 3. So it makes it nice and, wouldn't say tight per se, but it just makes it less holy, I guess. I don't know, but it's still holy. They charge you to pick up your own mail? Oh my goodness, that's crazy. Yeah, like I was paying, I think it was like almost $80 for 6 months of a rental, and I was like, I'm spending $80 of my family's money to hold open a P.O. box for junk mail when I get enough of the junk mail at my own house. So if y'all ever want to send me anything, yes, I know you guys want to surprise us when you send Happy Mail and stuff. I'll still be surprised what it is. I just will know it's coming, you know? So, well, you know, I know what you mean. But, you know, so, like, if you ever want to send me Happy Mail, just email me, and I will send you my mailing address, and you can send it. I am using Karen Jumbo in Peacock, I believe it is. Aaron sent me another one of these. So this, I have 2 of these, and so this should make a full a full shirt. Because I'm making a small, so I don't think it's gonna go. And this is almost 600 yards, so I think between the 2 I should have plenty. Yeah, and it's called Peacock. Variegated. So yeah, it's just the Karen Jumbo and Peacock. I love this yarn. It's so pretty. It's the jewel tones that I love. I love the colors. I should be working on my granny square. Should be working on a lot of things. Should be working on my mom's blanket, but I have no desire to work on that right now. I'll get it done for her eventually. It may become less of a birthday present, and it might just become a Christmas present this year. I don't know, because I only have about a month before her birthday, and I don't, if I really focused on it and worked on it like every day, I could get it done by her birthday if I pushed myself. But because it is over halfway done, I am past the halfway mark. I did make it to the halfway mark before I put it back in timeout. It is. I figured it would work good for I mean, you're not going to see color changes. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to have that color break in it. Like, you know, when you go back and forth on something and you have the the color breaking in the corner where you keep turning. Thankfully, this will hide that because it's such a, like, it changes so often that it's not gonna, you know, go back on itself. Just in one cluster, it changes a handful of times. Just in this one cluster, it's all the colors. Part of my tutorial for my hat, want to get it finished. Sharon, I get it. There's times I'm watching lives and I'm working on something and I need to go watch another video to get my next set of instructions or get a reminder of what I do next or whatever. I'm like, oh, but I don't want to leave the live. So no, I get it. So go enjoy your tutorial video and finish that hat, and I look forward to hearing all about it. And if you would feel so inclined, you can share it on my channel on the community page thing, community tab. It's going away. I can just barely feel it there, but it's getting better. I can tell. Plus, my energy is getting a little better. You can, I don't know, well, still there pounding, but I don't know. I feel less nauseous from it than I did this morning. Whew. Breakfast helped. Empty tummy and a headache. Ooh, not a good combination. No worries, Sharon. Thank you, thank you. And yes, don't forget your guys' thummies if you haven't done that already. I know I love that reminder because I don't always forget, but I forget quite frequently and go, oh, yeah, that's right. Thanks for the reminder. So, $10. Okay, that's what I'll start charging for those. Yeah, and I try to look around on things to get inspiration on how to design these, not design them, but how to put these charms and beads together. Because this whipped up pretty quick. I suppose I could put my second camera up. Do you guys want to see me crochet? I still have at least half an hour before I have to be off. At least. Otherwise, I just sit here and all you do is see me talking and looking down. The pressure in the air has you feeling bad this morning? Ugh, I'm sorry. Maybe that's what it is for me. I don't know what the pressure is here. I don't know. Or maybe it's the weather changing, getting cooler. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe that's why Miguel put his channel name as Who Knows, because who knows but God. I love his channel name. That's awesome. I'm wondering what I need to ask him sometime where the inspiration came. It's got to be chain 1, right? I want to make sure I'm doing this right because I don't know if I am. Yeah, it is chain 1. Okay. And she calls these granny stitches. So in the pattern, it has GS for granny stitch. Yeah, I don't know what, like, the headache is just the weirdest thing. Like, I was fine all day yesterday, and then, like, we were out and about last night, dropped the kids off at their youth group thing, and then my husband and I and the youngest, it was just the 3 of us, and so we went to a couple stores, and we were just doing our thing at the stores, and all of a sudden, I'm like, ow. Yeah, maybe it's just the weather changing. I don't know, the up and down roller coaster weather around here. I mean, also, I am dealing with the spherocytosis that I have, and that causes anemia. The kind that I have is causing me to have anemia, I think, or something. I don't know. So, and then, with the monthly thing that us women deal with, the iron's even lower then. So I think my body's just in flux, you know, trying to get back to normal levels after everything. So maybe that it could be any number of things, but that probably doesn't help with the spherocytosis that I have. It kills off my red blood cells, which is where your iron is. And so that's, I think, what is giving me the headache. So I'm having to counteract that. But lots of water today. Once I'm done with this. Yeah, I just had to get through the first part. Ugh. All right, let's measure this again. I've done one more row. I've made it around one more round. I made it around, and now I'm at 46. And I was at like 42, right? Before, do y'all remember? So if I do another round, that'll get me to 50. But I need 51. So I might have to do 2 more rounds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm only supposed to do 7 though. But I think it'll be close to 51. We'll do another round and see. But see, this is where I change in the corner, and you can't see my seam at all. So you know when you like turn and go back and forth on stuff? Y'all, this thing's turning out so cool. But do you see what I mean? Like right here, this is where I'm turning, and it goes back on itself, and so it builds the color up thicker, and it doesn't continue around. So that's what I'm talking about. Like this peacock yarn, it hides it so well. Right, Margaret, that's what I'm saying. Because of the fewer red blood cells that I have circulating, it could be all the reasons that it's causing my headache. I even noticed that it lasted longer than it normally does, so that could be playing why I'm getting this headache. And it threw me off because it's been a few days since it's been done. So it's like, I think, yeah, because I always get headaches before and after. So, but for some reason this one just threw me off of the timing. Cuddle kitty alert, typing is done. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, see, we're supposed to be cooling down around here, so I'm wondering if the air pressure is not changing too. I don't know. I don't know what it could be. It could be anything. Again, who knows? I just love that name. I hope he's doing well. Let's see. Next Tuesday I have dentist appointments at 9:30, so I have to be off here at 9. Weather. Yeah, this weekend we're gonna be in the 70s this weekend. Ooh, we're barely gonna get out of the 70s over the next 10 days. Yes. Oh my gosh, you guys can come here. Like today and tomorrow we'll be in the 80s, but then after tomorrow, this weekend, it'll be like 78, and then the next time it's 78 is next Wednesday. And it doesn't get above 78. So, the weather could change between now and then, but for now, the 10-day forecast, our highs are all in the 70s, and they range from low to high. So, like I said, y'all can come hang out here in Nebraska, in the Midwest. Yeah, so I'm gonna put my second camera up. It only takes a couple minutes. That way you guys can see what I'm doing. I feel like, I'm just sitting here and all you see is my head. It takes like less than a couple minutes to get this up, like a minute. I just got to get the apps up. All right, that one's up. I just got to turn this one on. And then I need to, gosh darn it, every time I forget to do this. Turn. Okay, turn. Why are you not turning? Turn. What in the world? Turn. Like it won't. It's like my screen locked. Auto rotate is on. Why are you not rotating? Close the app. Go back into the app. Well, this was only supposed to take a minute, but for some reason it wants to be a pain in the tuchus. Turn. Okay, why are you not rotating? Well, now it doesn't want to. There. No. Oh, why is this not working? Like it's not rotating. Oh, what is going on? I can't get it to rotate. All right. We're trying again. Let me go into my camera, make sure it turns. Yeah, even my camera's not working. Like, even my camera won't rotate. What is going on here? It's not locked. That's the weird thing. Let's see. Auto. Like, on my phone, it says it's on. You know what? I'm going to try and turn it off. Turn it back on. Turn that off. Turn that back on. Okay, let's try this again. To restart my phone. Okay, this is taking a lot longer than I thought. Sorry. Like, even my camera won't work. Like, my auto rotate is on, though. Auto rotate on. Turn it off. Turn it on. Go into camera. Turn. It's not rotating. All right, we're restarting the phone. Restart. All right. Well, I'll just go back to crocheting not on the screen until I can get that restarted. It's going to take a minute. Like, it just stopped working. That's so weird. So weird. That's fine. It's restarting. The Google word just popped up, so it takes it a minute to restart. I want to upgrade to the 10 Pro Pixel. Hoping my husband will let me. Because this one's about 2 years old at this point, so. All right, let's pull this up. Pull my camera up. Oh, look at that. It rotates now. Just restart your phone. Now we rotate. Yay. All right, come on. Connect. There we go. There we go. All right. Extra camera. Your camera off, add camera. Da, 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 da. Now you guys can watch me. And it doesn't have to be just my screen. 86 high today, the 90s. Where is the fall? I know, right? And hold on, what'd you say? 100 on Saturday. Ew. I know. I'll take the 80s too. Although the 80s we've had here lately, Rebecca, have been humid. And it's like, because like yesterday, I tried to go sit outside and I was like, it's only in the 80s. And there was a breeze. As long as the breeze kept blowing on me, it was fine. But it was more not blowing on me than anything. And so I was like, I got to go back inside. Oh no. Kendall, I highly recommend the Google Pixels because their software updates or whatever, they guarantee you 7 years of updates and security updates and things. What are you doing? Oh, you're just being sneaky. That's why I was asking. And so I highly recommend the Google Pixel because they guarantee 7 years of updates, security and software updates. So if for some reason you need to keep your phone that long and it lasts that long, ooh, it's very glitchy. Is it glitchy for you guys? It's glitchy on my end. My feed looks really weird. If it's too glitchy, I can turn it off. It might be asking a lot for it to do on a Wi-Fi or something. I don't know. Oh, you're between rivers. Yeah, we have the Missouri River on one side of the city, and then we have the Platte River, Elkhorn River. We have several rivers around us, so yeah, that's why we're humid, and we're the Midwest. We also have corn too, and it is definitely that time of year with for corn and things with harvest. And I don't know that corn harvest is yet, but it's getting close, I think. So the only downfall to this is this right here in my arm. So anyway, so okay, for those of you interested in stitch markers, besides Steven, she's what kind of charms and things do you look for when you buy stitch markers, or do you just buy whatever whenever it inspires you? Like, just let me, free reign on creativityness and like what kind of charms and things I get. I also have, ooh, pounding. I also have letter beads that I can make, like those stitch markers where you have the hook size on it. So like you can clip a hook size to your work, and then you don't have to have the hook with it necessarily. So I could make stitch markers that have the hook size where I put the letter and the millimeter. Right, Rebecca, I couldn't remember when harvest started for corn. I knew it was, I think was it September, October is usually when it happens? Usually, depending on how it's growing and things. I know they were talking about all the like detasseling or whatever here recently, so, and getting that done in the last month or so. This 7mm definitely makes this very very loose stitches. hook size ones would be great. Right? I was just thinking about that. I was like, you know, hold on. Here, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Oh boy. We're going to go from crochet to stitch markers. I thought I had letter reads. Oh, yeah, there they are. Okay. Alright, so I have these stitch markers. Not stitch markers. I have these beads right here. These letter beads. I might need to get some number ones, though. I don't have the number ones. So I can't really make it right now. But that's what I was thinking. I can do, like, you know, letter E. I got all the letters in there. So I need to get some numbers first, and then I'll do those. But I was thinking doing the letter and then the hook size. I mean, you know what I mean. Like, do the letter of the hook size and the numbers. So I would put this whole thing on there. Well, this is a 7mm. This one doesn't have a number or a letter. 7mm doesn't typically have a letter. So like this one, I'd put the K on there, and then I would put 6. I would have to figure out how to put a point in there. I would put 6.5mm. Like, I'd put all that on the stitch marker. That whole thing. I'm gonna have to do some. Amazon perusing and see if I can't find number, punctuation, silver beads. See, there's numbers right there. Add to cart. I want all of it. I want numbers and like periods and punctuations. So there's numbers. I can get the numbers in the silver, but I can't get the period. So I don't know how I would do the 6.5. Because I don't want to put 65mm because that would be like not right. I need one with like a period on it. I can't find the ones with periods on it. You love the sunflowers. Oh, I was like, what am I thought I was at the end of a round or something. I was like, woohoo! But no, I was in the middle of a corner. This is what you would see on a tutorial if I crocheted at my speed. It would not be very good. Good morning, Blair. Yeah, I think the hook size ones would be amazing, but I just gotta figure out how to do like the 6.5, you know, like the point ones. Because you got your 6mm, your 7mm, but how would you do your 0.5s and 0.25s? I know, like just the letter, not the number. I know, but some people don't like know the difference, or not the difference. You know, when you say a K hook, you know, most people, I shouldn't say most people. There are people that don't know that a K hook is a 6.5mm. But I could make actually one of each kind. I could do the letter ones, I could do the number ones for the people that want numbers, and then I could do a combination if I can find the periods. I just can't find any, like, in the pictures. I don't see periods. I see ands, asterisks, dashes, pluses, minuses, but I just don't see the periods. Number beads. Yeah, there's just numbers in there. I need period. We're going to put punctuation, see if I can find just punctuation. Oh, come on. There we go. Ones, twos, three. No, I need symbols. I don't see a period. Huh. I'll have to keep looking because I'm just... The asterisks would work. Even letters still have punctuation in the numbers. You could use a dash. The asterisk, yeah. Because, like, yeah, it just... There's no actual, like, just dot. I just need one with a dot on it. And that one's just... I can't find it for some reason. I even put punctuation beads in. And then the only punctuation I'm getting are like the exclamations, the ands, the asterisks, the dashes and plus signs. That's it. It's like we don't want to make periods. We want to make, you know, exclamations and... I am too. I am ready for the fall. Oh my goodness. I'm ready for this next week to just stay like it is. Like I would live in the 70s ever and ever and ever. But my husband, he's definitely stuck on having like seasons where it kills off the nasty bugs. At least you get a reprieve from the mosquitoes and bugs for a few months. But then they come in the house to get away from the cold, you know, and try to live longer lives in your house. I need to turn this. There we go. I think I'm on my last side of this round. Not that you guys can see it. I almost need to sit here hugging this thing. That's a little better. Still feels awkward. Still feels a little awkward, but it's better. Beads from by having old lady brain. I know. How much does Amazon want for the letter and number beads? I can get the number beads that I added to my cart. I can get 500 of them for $7. 500 beads of the silver beads. They match the ones that I already have. So for $6.99, I can get 500 beads. And I mean, so that means divide that 500 by 10 numbers. So, and I don't know how they do that. I'm guessing if you do 10 numbers, that's what, 50 per number-ish. Oh, that's true. I could do a seed bead. A heart bead. Oh, that's a good one too. Forgot would be to use a black bead between the... Ooh, yeah. See that? Yeah, a black seed bead. There you go. That would be fun. I might have to try that. Get some seed beads. I've been wanting to try to do like the crochet with the seed beads, but my goodness, I don't know how they put them in the patterns that they put them in to make the patterns, like the flowers. Like I get the crocheting, I can do that part, but like how do you put them on the string in the right order to make the flower? Like, that's the part, like, because you got to do it ahead of time. You can't just, like, start crocheting and put the bead on as you go. Like, it has to all be put on at the before you start. Yeah, is that bad? I mean, you said it's decent, so $6.99 for 500 pieces. They look like they're the same beads I have. So I'm going to put in dot. I'm going to see if I can do dot silver beads and see what happens. Oh, I don't want those dots. Let me try period. And then I'll try seed beads. I like the seed bead idea. So we're going to put black seed beads. So I can get 2,000 black glass seed beads, 4mm. 2,000 of them for $5.99. I don't need 2,000 seed beads. That's a lot of seed beads. Oh, that's funny. How can I get these? Tomorrow. Okay, go back. Hold on. Let me go back over here. Let's see. Like, I don't need, and I don't even know how big. Like, I want to make it smaller than the beads. These are 4mm. 4mm, 7x4. Don't know what that means. It says 7x4mm. I don't know what that means. 7x 4mm. So if I get 4mm seed beads, I could do 3mm seed. 5,000 of them. Oh my goodness, for $4.99. Jeez, I don't need. I'd be having black seed beads for years at that point. I just need a few of them. But for $4.99, 3mm glass seed beads. I think those would work. I don't know what the difference in size is going to be, though. Like, how much bigger is a 4mm than a 3mm? I'm going to go with the 3mm. My goodness, I don't need 5,000 of them. 5,000 seed beads. That's going to last me a long time. So $12. Go to cart. Proceed to checkout. My husband's be like, you are ordering like a bajillion things off of Amazon again. Yes, I am. So I'm going to wait. Like, I need these beads. I wonder if I can actually, you know what? I might try and see if Walmart has these beads. Or no, Hobby Lobby. I need to go to Hobby Lobby and get a box for my cousin's blanket that I made her to gift her for her wedding. So might have to go to Hobby Lobby and see what they got for number beads and seed beads, because then I can just get them from there for now. And he doesn't have to be like, how many times are you going to order off Amazon? Because when I order like 3 or 4 times in 1 week, he goes, he does that. He goes, how many times are you going to order off Amazon? As many times as I go, oh, hey, I need that. Oh, wait, no, I need that, after I've already finished ordering. This bar right here. I need to figure out a different boom for my phone, or scoot it over and put it in a different spot. I'm almost done with this round, and then I'm going to measure it again. We got 5 minutes. You know, I had a proud mama moment yesterday. Oh, they have 50% off their beads. Is that this week, or is that all the time? Because if that's this week, I will definitely go check them out. But then their yarn is 30% off too, so I need to stay away from that area. Oh. I don't think you'll get as good a price at Humming for the number and letter beads. Yeah, probably not. But I just ordered off of Amazon like twice in the last like 2 or 3 days, and so I was like, ugh. I wish the letter beads that I had came with the numbers, but I didn't. I don't know, when I ordered them, for some reason, I didn't order them like that. I don't know that I had that in mind. Actually, I think I had the stitch marker idea in mind. I just, for some reason, didn't think of the numbers until now. Okay. Let's measure this thing and see where we're at. We are at another round, y'all. I have to go another round. Although it's going to make it way too big because I'm at 49. I need to be at 51. And one round gives me 2 centimeters. So this is going to go to, it's going to be 50, almost 54 if I go another round. Good morning, Samantha Stewart. Supposed to have 7 rounds. I mean, I could, stretch it, but shake the camera. Stop shaking the camera. There we go. Like, I can stretch it out to 51. I'm trying to make an octagon shirt. This here. All right, let's see. All right, so now I'm going to start making the crochet one side as usual until after the second corner. Chain 1. Okay, so I have to add a chain 1 granny stitch. Right? So it says crochet one side as usual. Continue the next side and repeat the above in the next corner. Continue as before, working in corners in between. So I do them up here. It really doesn't matter. So at least on one side I should have. Okay. I'm just adding a chain 1. So when I turn, see, even in here I add the stack single crochet. No, I just like the stack single crochet over chain 3. I think she uses it maybe in hers. Did you guys hear that? I don't know if my alarm on my phone, I don't know if it comes across the camera feed that I have for you guys. Okay, this headache could go away. I figured it would go away by now, but it's still lingering, but that's okay. I have my energy level. My energy is kind of there. Yeah, see, I'm starting to see a tunnel in my yarn skein over here, so I don't know how much, I don't know how long this is gonna, I hope 2 is gonna be enough. It should be. You would think 1,200 yards would be enough for this, right? Oh, I don't want to get off yet. Can we go a little longer? Can you guys give me another 15 minutes? I'm going to go to 9:15. I'm going to go to 9:15. I don't know. I want to work on this and get do the corners for some reason. I just want to get a round done with the corners. I said how much I love the looseness that this 7mm is giving this fine steel. You don't want me to you can't give me another 15 minutes? I don't know what you were answering that to. I'm just being silly with it. Nope, I'm done. Peace out. Bye. See you tomorrow. Yes, being ill is not fun. We pray for everybody that is ill, especially Ms. Lisa. We need to get her out of that hospital. Get better and get out of there. Get that tube out. Did you get the tube out last night? I think you were saying hopefully last night. Longer is great. But my phone is not focusing. I think I'm moving too fast for it. It's like, slow down. I can't keep up with you. I got like 5 tomatoes off my tomato plants yesterday, and like 1 or 2 peppers, bell peppers. No, I want a new phone. The whole camera thing this morning is just another nail in its coffin, because my phone, for some reason, overheats when it's not on Wi-Fi. And I keep telling my husband, I'm like, look, it overheats. See? Feel it. He's like, I know it already does this. I'm like, I know you already know, but still, feel it again. It's like, come on. There's no reason for it to overheat. Even in AC, like, it overheats even though it's not hot in the room I'm in. I don't understand why it does that, but it does. I think it's just a bug in the phone. Yay! Might go home tomorrow. That's awesome. Well, hopefully their reason for keeping you isn't like something that can't be done at home. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like hospitals that keep you just to keep you, just to get more out of you. So if there is a way for you to go home, I hope you can go home sooner rather than later. One, because you're going to heal better at home anyway. Because you're going to be more comfortable, less stressed. You're going to get better sleep. Because you're going to be in your own house, in your own bed. The ones I have, steel, are flat. They are flat. I have here, I'll use the letter N. Yeah, see, I don't know if you can see. This way. They flat. And the ones that I found on Amazon for the numbers are flat too. They match these. I just need to figure out how to put a period in between the numbers. Like, end of sentence here. See, that's the thing. It's not my battery that's overheating. It's my phone. Like, and it's not, I'm not using it. Like, it'll literally just be sitting in my hands and I will feel it hot. Now, I know my heat from my hands gets it warm, but no, like it gets it, like my phone overheats. Just advancing your diet? I wish that could be something you could do at home, but thank you, Steven. Yeah, if you can remember, that'd be great, but you know, no worries. All right, so I need to put 3 granny square chain 1, 2, because it said to do it on the after the second corner. What did it say? It says continue crochet one side as usual until after the second corner. In the same corner space, add 1 chain 1 granny square. So there's my 2, and then here is my chain 1, and then my 3rd granny square or granny stitch. So there's my extra corner right there to make my octagon. I was wondering how they made these octagons, like, and still have this like rectangular piece in the center of the back there. $9.07. The reason it's up here is to keep all this up on the desk. It keeps sliding off, so that's why I keep having to move my hand back down. All my yarn. I know, right? All your stuff. No, so it's probably just, yeah, it could be the software, hardware, who knows. But my husband had the same phone when he was, so with his work, you've heard of beta testing. With Google, they call it dog food testing. I don't know why they do it that way, why they call it that. But instead of beta testing, they call it dog food. And so he was part of a dog food where it was, you know, they were testing software updates and things on the phone that he had. And he had the same phone model as me and had the same issue. Ever since he went to an older phone, he's got an older phone now because he left the dog food because it was getting to be too much of a headache with the phone because the phone just kept bugging, like weird bugs would happen on it. And he was just getting really frustrated with what was happening with his phone. So he dropped out of that beta testing dog food and went to an older phone that he had stored away in the house. And he hasn't had any of those issues. And he said that the model that he left off the dog food did the same thing. So it's probably just part of that model. Possibly. I don't know. So, but my phone is 2 years old at this point. So I'm hoping, because they just released, yesterday, they just had their live event for their new stuff. So I'm hoping he'll let me upgrade. But he wants, I think I have to wait just a couple more months to get past the deck rebuild that we're doing, which is costing a lot of money. And so, yeah, I'm gonna, hopefully by the end of the year, I'll be able to upgrade to the new model that's out and have less issues. We'll see. I mean, it's not a huge issue for me, but it doesn't happen all the time. Actually, no, I think it happens every time, which isn't a big deal. I just try to stay off my phone as much as I can when I'm not at home. If I'm out and about, I try not to do a lot of like heavy app stuff, you know, so that way it Margaret, I don't know. I think I'm just going to try and... So what I'm going to do with the hook sizes is I'm going to give a full set. And so I would still do 10 because I'm not going to make them like big, extravagant stitch markers. So I think 10 to 12 should be, I don't know, what do you guys think? Should I go to 15? I don't know, because it's going to have, I'd like to do a full set. And what's a full set of hooks for most people? 8 to 12 hooks? Hook sizes, you know? What's the smallest letter hook? I don't use the really small ones, so I don't know. I know we have, I was thinking A to P, you know? A to Q. I don't know how far it goes up. I think it just goes to Q that I know of. Right, Stone, yeah. I highly recommend the Pixels though, because of the security updates that they have. They guarantee up to 7 years, which is awesome for people that have, don't have the option of upgrading regularly. But honestly, if my phone wasn't overheating and I wouldn't have it, I would not have any desire to necessarily to upgrade. But because mine is already now two model years behind, and it has the overheating issue, I kind of want to upgrade it to the one that's current now, that just came out, the 10. And I want to get the 10 Pro XL. I want to go back to a bigger phone. Did I do 2 there? Okay, I did. Okay, look at that. I finished another round in 15 minutes. Yay! That's what I wanted to do. I think this will work up quick, y'all, if I stuck to it. I might even be able to get it done by the end of the weekend, maybe, depending on what we do this weekend. I don't know what we're going to do. But yeah, next Tuesday we have dentist appointments, so again, I'll have to be off at 10. You should go at least 15. Okay. So you think I should do a small set and a large set? So, Marianne, my phone is an Android. It's a Google. It's Google's flagship phone. And again, it only does it when I'm not at home. And occasionally it will do it at home, even on the Wi-Fi. I think it's just a hardware bug, honestly. I don't think it's... So I just think it's just specific to my phone model. And it doesn't get to the point that I can't use it, thankfully. It just, you can feel it getting warm. And so I'll usually close out all the apps and just put it down for a little bit to let it come back down. Yeah. Yeah, I use my phone quite a bit, as you can see. It's my second camera, and I use it to, when I'm doing school, if I'm waiting on the kid to work on something and he doesn't need my attention for a few minutes, I'll play on it. I'll play a game or something on it. All right, I got another round done. Yay! And look, there's my... All right, I'm not going to show it on this camera here. The second one I'm going to show here on the big one. I'm going to turn this one off. So this is what I have so far. I can't see myself showing it because it's blocking the camera now. But where my hands are where the octagon corners are starting. Don't be scratching my walls over there, Miss Kitty Cat. I don't know what you're thinking over there. Okay, so maybe do the clovers. You know how the clover sets do one for the small size and then one for the big size, kind of like they do. So I don't have them over here. Hold on a second. So I would do, what's the smallest hook size? A B, a 2.25. I thought there was an A. Is there not an A? Or does it? No, it starts with an A. It's got to start with an A. C. What's an A? Is there an A? Clover looks like they go from a 2.25 to a 6. And then they have the 6.5 up. I'm going to go to the Google Keep app on here and I'll just type it up real quick. Take a note. All right. Hook size stitch marker. So B 2.25 millimeter to a J 6.0 millimeter, and then do the K 6.5 to a PQ P/Q 15. Okay. That's what I'll do. So 2 sets. Yeah, it looks like the Clover has the B is the smallest size on it. I thought there was an A though. There's got to be an A, isn't there? I think A is 2 millimeter if I had to guess, because 2.25 is a B. So I'm guessing an A is around a 1.75 or a 2. I know, without going into the thread hooks, right? The steel hooks. I have those. I have that size too. I just don't use them. All right, I have to get off here, guys. It is 9:17. I've gone way over my time. I will be back here tomorrow, same time, same place. Don't forget, be kind, be positive, make beautiful things, and please share them with me because I love seeing your guys' stuff. And so, yes, I will see y'all tomorrow for Friday. Friday, it's the end of the week. It's the end of the week. End of the week. It's end of the week. Give me the hearts.